Welcome back to Six Survival Diaries. As you all know, it's Velvet. I'm sorry that this episode has been postponed. There has been a lot going on, but I'm back now, and this episode will be referred to as I Took One Pill and Thought I Was Dead. Have you ever ignored your first instinct and spent the rest of the day wishing you'd listened? Yeah, this is one of those stories. I was 18, young, hard headed, convinced I knew everything, and about to learn a lesson I never needed repeated. Now, before anybody starts debating in the comments, no, I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about the one and only time I ever tried ecstasy. And here's the funny part. The title says one pill. Truth is, I only took half, and I still spent the night convinced I was about to meet Jesus. Picture this, downtown Toronto. We were getting ready to head to the Phoenix Concert Theater. Before we left, my close family friend wanted to stop at one of her friend's apartments. There were four of us, me, my family friend, and two guys. Everybody's laughing, music's blasting, people are getting ready for the night. Now, I'll admit something. I'd already been drinking. I'd been smoking, and I hadn't eaten a single thing. So before this story even gets stupid, my body was already surviving on alcohol, bad decisions, and pure ignorance. Then somebody pulled out ecstasy. Immediately I said, nah. That had always been my answer. No. Simple. No explanation needed. But my family friend wasn't letting it go. Oh, come on. You have fun. It's just one night. I kept saying no. Then she looked me dead in the face, picked up 4 pills, and swallowed them like they were Flintstones vitamins. 4. She was laughing, talking, completely normal. And my 18-year-old brain did the dumbest math imaginable. Well, if she can take 4 and she's fine, surely half of one can't hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, that sentence ruined my entire evening. I broke my own rule and took half. About an hour later, we're inside the club. Music shaking the floor. Lights everywhere. Everybody's having a great time, except me. First, I started sweating. Not cute little forehead sweat. I'm talking Niagara Falls. Then came the shaking. Then my stomach declared bankruptcy. Then I threw up and threw up again. At that point, the only dancing I was doing was sprinting between the bathroom and the nearest garbage can. Meanwhile, everybody else looked perfectly fine. And I'm standing there thinking, did we all take the same thing? Because clearly my body missed the group memo. Eventually, it got so bad, they took me back to the apartment. Now, this next part still makes me laugh because while I'm pale, shaking, throwing up, and fully convinced I'm about to die, one of the guys still thought he had a chance. Sir, read the room. I'm hugging the toilet like it's my soulmate. What exactly made you think, yeah, tonight's the night? Absolutely nothing happened. The only thing getting any attention was my stomach. Everybody's trying to help me. Someone's bringing water. Someone's rubbing my back. My family friend keeps apologizing. Meanwhile, I'm looking at all of them thinking, y'all don't understand. I'm dying. Not sick, dead, finished, done. At least, that's what I believed. And somehow, my brain convinced me that taking showers would wash the ecstasy out of my body. Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds? Trust me, I know. I think I showered 4, maybe 5 times. Every time I'd get out, realize I still felt awful, and climb right back in. Looking back, those poor people probably thought they'd adopted a very confused seal. Years later, I finally understood why everyone else looked so normal. This wasn't their first time, not even close. Their bodies were used to it. Mine wasn't. I walked into that situation and I talked myself out of listening to her. Looking back now, this story isn't really about ecstasy. It's about pressure. It's about ignoring that little voice inside your head because you don't want to look boring or be the only person saying no. The funny thing is, I thought saying yes would help me fit in. Instead, I spent the whole night throwing up while everyone else wondered what was wrong with me. Some lessons only need to hurt once. That one taught me to trust myself because your first answer is usually your honest one. And if you're lucky, life gives you a second chance after ignoring it. I got mine. Not everybody does. If you've ever ignored your gut and learned a lesson the hard way, let me know down in the comments. And if you have a story you'd like to share, you can always send it to the email in the description. Names, details, and identities can always be changed to keep everything completely anonymous. Because sometimes the stories people carry silently are the ones people need to hear the most. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you can stay connected for all future stories. With episode 23, I watched my father die in the hospital, and I still don't have answers. Releasing July 26 at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Real stories, real survival, real people.